responsibilities. And Trippy Jam, Parliament. Sure. Saying, on the spiritual, in a sense. Saying, so it got something to do with your spirit. So saying that's just something that you don't rush. You already know what you familiar with the energies or whatever. Going around, coming around this cycle. You know what I'm saying? Called this what we call astrology. Your body. You know what I'm saying? So you just get familiar with them. Shit. Saying it's just you grow and evolve. You expand. You know what I mean? Like so. What anybody else is doing it, like you already know what it is. Like you know the patterns, of the world of the mind. It's not like you don't really gotta explain it to everybody, but you do gotta talk about it. Like once it comes to, like, all right, when it comes to, like, you know what I'm saying, then it's just you just talk about different stuff. Just different stuff. Like you know what I'm saying, you treat different. Right now we got the sun in Gemini. You know what I'm saying, it's spring, like the last bit of spring. So hopefully y'all enjoyed it. You know what I'm saying? I know I made whatever I could out of it. Like you know, right now I'm still trying to pay this off. This little thing from when I just, you know what I'm saying. So I owe like what less than what I did though. I was like 9 bands. I owed like 9 bands. So now I'm just like again like three. So you know, as long as I'm here to maintain, to maintain myself, maintain what I got going on. We doing this together. You know what I'm saying, if y'all choose to, if y'all like to say that, whatever. Like I like saying, because I know that ultimately we can't do anything alone. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you can to a certain degree, a certain percentage level, but life will always show you how things need each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, and how at the same time they don't. Like it's not like, you know what I'm saying, you would just make your judgment out of that. The best judgment you can. It was educational judgment you can. So yeah, just respect your space, your temple. You'll most likely you align yourself on your path, you, to people or things with your type of mentality, your type of, and really that's the type of stuff that runs the world. Like you believe, you know what I'm saying? Anybody that got a mentality of just creating, like you're always gonna be needed in the world, regardless. So your energy is just required, you know. So um, with the just Moon and Leo saying like just knowing that saying just create something. You know what I'm saying? Anytime or in any symbol, no matter what symbol it's in, you're always creating your space, the space you like to be in, and how you like to show or express yourself. You know, it's like you always gotta come out with something new to express, something new to saying. Even if you don't got any idea of how to do it, or saying just being in front line, I'm saying in the field, I'm saying where it's at, like just you'll come up with something, you'll find something that reminds you of what you are, who you are. You know what I'm saying? So it's just you better jump off, you know what I'm saying, jump up out the bed or wherever, the couch, wherever you on, this chair, whatever, or I'm saying to do something. Even if you don't know how to, I'm saying start somewhere. I'm saying like just start something, whatever. Talk about anything. As long as they got like a intention of, it's always that too, like your intention, like what intention do you got with your whatever you're doing, what's your saying actual intention. That'll always show everything, no matter who you are, what you are, what I'm saying, what class of in society you in. You should be able to see right through you by knowing what your actions, your by seeing your actions and seeing what your intentions are behind your actions. And time will show, whatever you do will show, you know, if this person's actually here for the world or, you know, just for, it'll show. So you make your own grave, you make your own whatever, you make your own bed. As long as you know that, and you know what I'm saying, you just get better at practicing. You know what I'm saying, any practice, you get better at any practice. Saying knowing that, saying Just knowing that you're gonna come back and do it again, you just get better at practicing that. You get better at understanding your spaces, where you at, how you feel around each time of the day. 'Cause sometimes it may not be what you thinking. It ain't what you thinking. Half the time, thoughts is just killing whatever you got going on. Fuck thoughts. So you know how to realign them better whenever you do get the chance to use your mind, your thoughts again. You got a better way of expressing them, or you know what I'm saying, because you're not clinging or attached to any program, any system down here, anything. You know, I already know the way I become cross. I already know it don't sound like anything I ever heard, and it's not like for or against the system of government. It's just some you can't talk it like you just can't even put it in no category. I'm not answering rhetorical questions, y'all. 'Cause, like, I'm not speaking Chinese or anything. No, just not doing it. Just not doing it, baby. I just won't do it again. You gotta train yourself. You gotta. I treat this life like a school training ground, whatever you want to call it, whatever suits you at that current moment. You know what I'm saying, but I'm saying I have been training like a thing saying you train this field you train in. Everything can become a lesson. People, places, things, and anything. So don't take bad things like a bad thing. Anything that set you back, knock you down, whatever. You just know not to fuck go around with it next time or whatever. No matter how many times you may go through certain trials and stuff. But yeah. So your body, your body is your spaceship, that you use every day in this world to fly around, move around through space, you know. Move around space, right? There's different spaces of your body, space with everything, space within space, everything sections, a space is for this, the space is for other that, the space feels like this other space feels like this, which creates different body shapes and forms and different components and stuff out of it. Same thing, internal, external, the world. It may not look like exact replica of it, but because it ain't, it's just another version of that. But like with its own liquids, with its own, so takes a higher density shape and form, which is still in density. Uh, like the trees, the clouds, the air, saying it's a body you can perceive. You know, still in density, like your body. Saying like it's just the more external layers, though. Saying internal, like your soul. I mean, and then your mind, and then the more internal, the spirit, shapeless and formless, which is the form that. That's why you can take any shape and form because your spirit is infinite. It's all possible. Like spirit been all things. Especially your like you saying you've been oversold, got saying that's like the environment, saying you know what that's like. You already inhabited a body like that. You know what I'm saying, like when you say when you see a cloud and shit, man, I think one of the first instances and things you used to navigate time and stuff before you even knew what it was, like caveman, K1 type stuff. It was the smarter one, you know what I'm saying? Probably got something to do with creating the clocks and all the languages and shit. But you can't see it because you're in too many layers of stuff. You would never needed no validation from anything. Would have needed never to do anything like that. But I mean, everybody has to lose themselves at a certain percentage level to find themselves again. So it is what it is, though. Just um, you know, just how y'all do treat each other and to deal with each other. And saying, yeah. it's just it's your soul, your time. That's adding experience, adding to the world. Make sure you're just in a space where you don't look you. Pardon me. Saying, just the space you in should be shouldn't be insane. I can't. That's why I can't think anything to tell y'all there. Like, see, it's just experience. Like, be just sit and marinate in some certain spaces. Sometimes it's not about trying to. Saying, ultimately, you should know what it's hitting for. I'm saying just it's a self thing. It's a self study. It's a self. So you're I'm saying you're studying yourself. You know your time. You know what I'm saying so. It's at 7:38. So it's above the horizon, below the horizon, or above the horizon. Whatever. Saying everything in reverse. Everything in reverse. And that's above the horizon. I'm about to go through those morning hours. Something like so. Mm. Well, that's at 12 a.m. Yeah, well, you're studying how people act and react, how you act and react, sun and moon. Um, you observing the time that it is at the current time that whatever event is happening, ain't much happening usually in the same, especially when the same. I'm actually looking at the world like I'm saying that's what I'm saying. Well, usually, yeah. So then just observing that you can just get into a state of mind where regardless what's going on, study something. Like be be wise instead of being foolish. Like and I know that sometimes you might, man, it's easier. You might say I'm just saying stuff, but I mean I kind of am saying. Hopefully, it's something that that makes sense. Something that I'm saying that's for real. I'm saying like, I wouldn't want to talk just to, which I am. I know my energy. Saying I don't be saying I know to not doubt myself at all. Like I can't do that. Can't do that for shit. I better just. I'm saying I don't got a way to explain that, but it's just you can't be thinking that while you're in a state of mind of trying to develop something. Just saying you'll just be getting in your own way. Saying so. But yeah, develop yourself. You know? Develop yourself. I be doing some other shit over here though. Like it don't make no sense over here. I promise you. Man. I don't care how I'm perceived. I don't care how. I mean, I do to. Yeah, man. I don't have to explain this shit, but if y'all couldn't see, you see the percentage level that I do care to, and the percentage level that I don't care to. It just has every time I say something, I feel like I have to remind you the details of everything, and that's not the case. So. But I got the mind that it takes to make minds and brains, because I'm doing it right now. Something I've always been doing. Something you've always been doing, too. Making minds, creating minds. Especially if you. That's why if you're not fucking, like, in real life and in YouTube or online, it's a lot of people that's online, but they soul experience in the wrong space and stuff. I don't know how the hell they even ended up with a camera in their face. It's like, it's crazy. Like, I guess, it's another thing, it's not good to just be sitting back and speaking on people and things. But I mean, once it's some real stuff, I get you saying that makes sense. It's like, man, why was this even be here? Like, I don't know, man. Y'all speak your mind, like, that's what we need, people to find solutions for this. I mean, not solutions, like, just not looking for anything. It's just the way you go about it. You know what I'm saying? It'd be dope and like everybody did get together and made it. Which it kind of is that, you know what I'm saying? So, since I don't even know what the fuck I'm trying to tell you. It was like, but I do got some more. That's more mine with. Even when I don't, I find something to have that stability of, all right, well, whatever. It's something that it's substance in there, a whole weight into it. Like if it was for that, what world would there be? I'm saying the world would be weird as hell if there was no beings like us. Like they're like damn near like unicorns for real. You know what I'm saying? Like some real insane. I don't know weird stuff, but like it's just like a mentality that to go goddamn. Man, ain't nothing like it. Never be nothing like it. And if I could see it from the outside looking in, I can see it. That's a bad motherfucking body. If I could see this from outside, that's a badass body right there. I can't. I can't. The trees agrees. The wind agrees. Eric, man. Other species agree. So you're in unity at certain times. Certain times, you gotta separate from because that's what it takes to get back to it. So if it takes separating even from yourself, sometimes, that's the only thing that you come back to you saying. Hopefully you ain't want to know where you're goddamn saying. You knew how to come back and remind yourself and do it again, do it better at a younger age, whatever whatever, however it play out. I'm saying, I mean, like you really ain't going nowhere though. It's all but fun to be somewhere like here. it all kind of looks the same because it's the same perceptions, like, but it ain't. It's just some stuff that you already you train your mind to be familiar with, you know. So you can also see why others just could give a pickle about it. You know what I'm saying? Could give a fuck. You know what I'm saying, for real. So you could see why others wouldn't care. You know what I'm saying, because they never. You know what I'm saying, they just never had to care for a different for something else. Or some, everything's just based on the beings that was previously running the world and stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's just what people took, you know, what people, what it was saying. But it's just people doing things to themselves. But it's saying, like, no matter the race, the color, and then y'all are all coming back into bodies and stuff. I've been doing this since way before the Lemurian times and all this stuff, all the Atlantean times and whatever. We've been doing it before. You know how we got civilizations and worlds and for the Mayans and all this bull stuff. For all of this stuff, we've been doing this. Like, in, we got damn bacteria, bad bodies, goddamn insect bodies, and all type of bodies. It's just you view the world through a different lens. Obviously, you're not gonna take the same mentality with the same memories of the same body. You're gonna make a different body. See? It's just like bubbles, bubbles. You know what I'm saying? Like, goddamn particles just multiply. Like, it's like different oceans, different body. It's like just water vibrating at different densities, which just means like different dimensional level of water, which is could be just it's just other worlds that are happening simultaneously while we're living this dimension, this life, this world. It's, as within, so without, and certain internally inside you is broader worlds. It's like what you already you be going into. You be going in verses, in and out of verses, in and out of worlds, in and out of realms, like internal, like something. Saying, that be throwing me off. People be talking, be changing. People being on Earth. I don't be on Earth, man. I be slightly there every now and then. And I know you can't say that, like, for real, in some, like, certain because this is part of a script or something. Like, but we gonna get this together though. We gonna study laws. We gonna study all type of shit. I definitely will. I infinitely will. I'm about to get into studying on deeper stuff, like say, like about to become a lawyer on y'all ass. I don't know, but- or know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody. You know what I'm saying? Just saying, study certain things that saying. Saying you can't rock nobody to sleep. Say that shit. No, over here. I'm saying work as a team, work as a network. You know what I'm saying? Like, you never gotta shine me out on anything. I probably won't do the same because I feel weird. My engine feel weird about doing it if I don't. You know what I'm saying? And who even made that even up? Like, you know what I'm saying? Just, you know, creating this new world though. 2026, let's go. Just keep going. Let's keep pushing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Get busy, get focused on something different. You know what I'm saying? Saying so, you know, energy work, wherever you, what type of thoughts and feelings you're creating, what type of fourth, fifth, and sixth dimensional spaceships, the mind you're creating, you're pushing out, you're receiving, you're in fumes whenever you're in certain mind states. So, saying, you know, and you're not always supposed to be, you're mainly supposed to be in your mind. You're not always supposed to be thinking about strength, damn near strength, because you don't even know yourself at some point. So you always see it's this type of thing I wouldn't be in this type of space if the world wasn't pressing and compressing and all of us simultaneously and saying we all got the same duties and similar duties and obligations. I mean, some of y'all just don't because y'all never put yourselves in where the fuck like. I mean, I'm not bashing no schools, no nothing, but like if you know, like that's not quite, you know, you just gotta kind of know the. I don't know how to always get into new ways of trying to break it down to y'all because I always got to like baby food humanity and like I'm saying like they're babies or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's something that get right over your head and it's so something so simple. Saying so and I'm with you. I got no choice. I'm saying like with team. I'm saying it's a gang. It's a without like saying all this stuff aside. You know like if y'all don't know how to look at it. You know what I'm saying it's, all bugs or beings or all type of species and beings are linked in it. You know, everybody got to for all that simultaneously working is what's creating this new world what we currently got. You know what I'm saying who currently is fucking to make all the new babies and stuff to make the new bodies, new mentalities, things we come into, laws we create laws and stuff to adjust our actions and saying see what's suitable saying a suitable punishment for certain actions because certain things ain't really saying you ain't gotta ask nobody to so like you can just see it. So even if you need help, it may be you who need help. You need to seek help. So you might be fucked up in the head, fucking all type stuff. That's why you gotta be saying either if you don't heal yourself, man, nobody else gonna do it. You're just gonna keep digging a bigger hole for yourself. That's broad. That's the same. That's a broad message. Saying for shit, all type stuff. So saying like you always gotta make the effort to work yourself. So much you're performing, if it's in the mind, like the mind is really the biggest muscle, the heart, the saying is the greatest muscle you can practice and exercise. Your mind. Your mind gotta be like nothing. Have a personality, or have your, you know what I'm saying, stud that saying in astrology, what house saying know at least saying once you know about once you know you got more than your sun, like you got, you know, it's your action, reaction. You already got more control over stuff. You know how to, you know that it's what you're putting out, what you're expressing, and then you know how to observe that, your internal mentality. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you know how, you know what I'm saying, a lot of people may not even, they be so subconsciously with it, like they don't even know that's what they doing. It's like, stop. You wouldn't be able to make them stop. Like, look, stop. That you're in your space of where you're creating things from. If that makes sense. And if we use each other like we all put ourselves like that in these type, we can take just observing, watching, learn from each other. That's why even if we do, we are, you know what I'm saying, we already, once you do that, you already by default technically intertwined with each other. So y'all already know what it's like to go, like, be with each other, take your space, create space with each other, separate, come back to each other. Know how to do it. It's like I don't know, and you just spiritually, what is, no, not spiritual, like you just that word, intelligent with your emotions. It's saying emotional intelligence, yeah. Go like that, like whenever you be trying to express certain messages, certain knowledge, certain stuff, it's, you know, and they tell you can't do it because like it's irrational. Well, it may be in certain areas, you know what I'm saying, where if you don't make enough sense out of it, it's like, oh, saying, but same time, if it wasn't for it, saying that world, it wouldn't be. I'm saying you wouldn't have a way to. If you can't touch somebody, you're not really teaching from the heart. You know, you're not really teaching because it's saying because you're trying to. Your teaching should create an army. Should create a goddamn monster. You know what I'm saying? Something that y'all are linked, clicked up, or like, even if it's mental, I'm saying it all can work. Maybe y'all, I'm saying, and I don't know why I be saying all this because I do like to be by myself a lot, you know. And I'm talking about some creating goddamn associations and stuff with everybody, with goddamn the whole world and stuff, uniting the whole world and stuff. But sound good, you know, like it sound good. We gotta make themselves the ones piloting around, and even that, it's like I don't know. Even if I do start seeing a lot of diversity of stuff, I don't know. It's like, well, it's up to us to be like, man, who we want to, you know. It's the same brain, same mind. Y'all gotta work. I mean, it ain't not the same brain, the same mind. Obviously, everybody is separated by the individuality. Like, so I'm not even rushing us nothing. Saying that's why I like to be where it's supposed to be at. And I guess it ain't always remind myself that this fabric is never a grain of salt. Or like it's like you know everything's saying for a reason, but take that with a perspective of certain things may not. It's just saying what you're seeing. You have testimonies from people or other beings, other things that you're saying, do how you feel, how you think about the world, how you saying, let them know, let them saying like spill the beans. All about I'm saying like certain things, man. You may just be able to slide without saying some, saying like they like to build right. So they like to build right. What we doing in this world? We building right. We building right. That's what I thought. That's what's all. That's the only thing you're ever gonna see in any existence, in anything, anybody, shape, and form. What do you what else does it look like we're gonna be doing? Huh? What it look gonna be doing? As long as supporting it. You know it. Oh, what the fuck? She moving there? God damn, she fucking. She got. Damn. Oh shit. This bitch about to move in there. It's bad. God damn. She look young too, cuz. What you think, Brady? Hey, Tootie, what you thinking? What you think, Tootie? Think yeah? 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 Yeah, you thinking what I'm thinking? Yeah? Oh, shit, she turned around on cuz. Shit, I don't know. We'll see what happens. Episode 3000. The galactic dimension and the fucking tension. Anyway. She bad. Little bad, little bad, slow bunny. I'm saying, like, I ain't holding it. I could have shown y'all. Mm, mm. All you gotta do is say something nice, something cool, something, whatever. You know, you already know they not into anything you into, Drip. You know they not gonna say nothing spiritual. You know they not gonna say none of that. Just act. Just say you might just wanna put on your goddamn Cuban suit on or whatever. I don't fucking know, man. So unless it like bring maybe some little tricks down here every now and then. I don't know, man. And then just I don't know, man. But oh, this bitch already been in here. Why she been in? I don't know, I don't fucking know. Spiritual Tito. It's a spirit in the wind. Bitch down the wind. I already won though. You here, dummy. Now do something. Even if you had everything in the world, though, like, what are you ever gonna do? Like, you better look like something. Y'all lucky I wasn't born in no situation. Like, I think I wouldn't even. I chose not to do that on purpose. Like, you don't give it to me easily. You know what I'm saying? Don't make it easy for me. Don't make it easy. Please don't make it easy on me. Yeah, I already feel like, I'm saying, like, damn it. Oh, up on the stand, so. And then I dropped out. Back on. Yeah, saying. What really just happened was, goddamn, I'm motherfucking, I'm starting conversations because I'm not having conversations. Like, I don't know if it's got anything related to, but it should be, though. It's just the path my spirit took, to this day. Like, now I get to choose what I want to do now. Like, well, fuck, man, I'm just left with this. What the fuck? I guess. I mean, why the fuck would I lose that shit? Like, why the fuck would I just not care about it? Like, bro, like, that's evil. That's like you're not caring about your children. Like, I don't know, man. It's like, if you got more if you're able to have more flexibility with your mind. Not that I'm saying not, it's about the same for like, I don't know, man. What the fuck are we talking about? Fuck drip talk. Shit. You don't even fucking know. Expression. Shit hit the fan. Full moon. Wax. I mean, yeah. What is it? Just, reactions, bro. Might be, that type of aspect. It's just like the cycles and like that's why they make holidays around it. Because you're in this culture to sculpture your clay. Right? That exists in all worlds, because simultaneous. It just may be in different languages, different expressions, like You know what I'm saying? So you are your ancestor. You are your predecessor. You're, you're living in. You're living now. You're now. You're here now. But you may not all know that. So you may just be somebody. You're saying, but you gotta make yourself somebody. You know, you're not just saying, not just went with the wind. You know, you might have had something to do with transmuting energy, and that might not come back into the world. It just might come. If you come back, just come back and pick up where you left at, and keep spanning the world. Hopefully, it's time we all together, teamwork makes the dream work. Each one teach one, remind each other how to do better, better. You know what I'm saying? So we can have a goddamn world utopia, whatever they call it, like where this world just working for itself. We're not houses, goddamn. You can damn near click a click and goddamn, I don't know, that shit worth $1 or whatever. Like, I don't, man, y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all just don't want to get y'all butts up and get up and do something like hurry up with this technology. Like we put more like that technology shit. Like, man, how is you click it like you damn near like that, like the way we put shit in this world be way faster. Like and I mean, you already kind of we already kind of in like that. Like I already saying, I'm just saying, y'all don't like to work. You know what I'm saying, we'll find solutions for better stuff. You know what I'm saying, I know that's everybody's struggling, thing burden that they don't like or whatever. Saying, but saying like. See, but people don't got a long spur of mind. So like whenever I say something or do something, like I gotta keep coming back in this body and form and keep reminding humans, because converting them into stars. Like saying so. I'm already in a star shape mentality. I'm always, because the way you move, my fucking goddamn always shaking the world. As soon as it come in the world, I be loud without making noise. So you ain't saying nobody got to tell you nothing. So saying you don't care about judgment, none of that, because you do the ultimate judge. You be there with God, damn near with God, and some couple other entities, and ain't nobody said a thing, nobody heard a thing. You know what I'm saying, just how far to go, how far not to go. Ain't nobody got them all there, all perfect and stuff, and goddamn, it's insane. But maybe and they do, and it's insane. They really do. There's a lot of smart people. It's a lot of great beings that's doing great things here. Insane. It's just it's your point of view, your perception, how you look at it. Saying knowledge, knowledge being keys to a lot of doors and portals and stargates. So. It's a thing about no matter how I say it, well, it's saying it's something deep down inside that I just don't want to do. Saying, because it was easy for me once I see a piece of my soul, a piece of my spirit. I'm taking my motherfucking power back. I'm taking my motherfucking saying. Nobody saying they God. Somebody's saying they're a piece of God. Like saying you're an angel. Once somebody say they play a star role, play a role, get you a name, get you, and it's not getting. It's just work, practice, and saying how fuck this, and it's what your soul, what your spirit doing at the core root of everything. You know, that's the most important part about your whole existence in the spirit world. Saying making hushing the minds and hushing certain lights and stuff and chakras and stuff, because you know you're not fully from this. You're not. You just it's just a part of body that you're just currently using at this current time. It could go like that. It could go any second, any minute. Saying I don't saying, but we're not gonna summon or practice saying because you know that's powerful. Like when you're saying, so, but essentially just having a network of minds that you know think thinking that think and feel alike. Saying not necessarily exactly the same, but similarly. So that'll start some that'll plant seeds in areas and stuff, you know. And just doing what you're always supposed to be doing. Pop and creating some in the world, like something that leaves your your essence, your more or more insane. So yeah, essentially observation is like one of the biggest tools for you to like teach and learn off of and use a reflection off of the light. So just um, chill the boy from the bottom of my heart. That's he says. Spiritual protection. Flight boss, but you know. So the world shouldn't you carry out God's duties and motherfucking responsibilities. Trippy Jam. Pilot man.